Falcon and Sparrowson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Criniere. People with dirty faces and dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows. Excusez-moi, monsieur. I don't mean to be a pain, but my little girl and I are sick and starving, see? Cough, cough. Are they kangaroos? I don't suppose you happen to have some spare change. You have 20 francs in your wallet. What will you do? Well, I shouldn't have used the French accent for that. Here you go. Stay safe, madame. Many thanks to you, monsieur. That was pretty generous of you, Falcon. Times are tough. Making sure a mother and child have something to eat is the least I can do. But I wonder what these decisions are actually going to do for me. What am I doing standing here moralizing? Come on, Sparrowson. We got business to attend to. I'm wondering if this is more like a visual novel than a Phoenix Wright thing. And I just come to think about it, Phoenix is a bird as well. Falcon and Sparrowson step into the pristine wood panel foyer of Chateau Criniere. Whoa, look at that place. Baron Wargreer must be loaded. More than loaded. When it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Yeah, really liking the artwork. I'm not sure what it reminds me of. It's really well done. I definitely prefer this to some crappy digitized photographs. Like something along the lines of, what's the name of that visual novel? There's been a couple I played recently. These fairly low budget ones that use digital photographs, or digitized photographs, I guess. There's some blurry stuff in the background. I much prefer this, but I guess if you're a low profile visual novel, you're not going to be able to do something like this. More than loaded, when it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of his sign. Is he here right now? Seen? Sign? Yes, he's a smug-looking chap with impressive mane. Oh, he's a lion? Well, he must approach a man of his stature with tact and finesse. Hey, Baron, we like a word. How's that? Sparrowson, you had the finesse of an inebriated warthog. You can thank me later. I think I got his attention. Did I hear my name? Great Baron Wargreer. I'm just going to call him the Great Baron. Property owner extraordinaire at your service. And who might you be? Who might you fellows be? More investigators? No, we're attorneys. Not quite. I'm private attorney J.J. Falcon. And this is my associate, Sparrowson. Lawyers, eh? You know you aren't the first to have passed through here today. Oh? Yes. This jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning. Asked a bunch of questions and hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious. Do you know who he was, Sparrowson? Perhaps. I have a hunch. Hunch. We'll be seeing him at the trial. A friend of yours? Something like that. So what may I do for you, messieurs? We're doing some research on Monsieur Grenouille, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening. Of course, that's tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you, messieurs, will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself. Actually, yes, that would be fantastic. Well, be my guest. You will find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors. We'll also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to your right. That was where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the murder. Unfortunate incident. Oh, can we see the face photograph? I'm afraid not. It is to my understanding that a photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time. That's no good to us. The trial may be over by then. Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron. It's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you are done with your investigations. So, where shall we go first? Let's go to the garden. Dame Cataline said she found Monsieur Grenouille on the stairs by the fountain. So this must be the very spot where the murder took place. Hey Falcon, do you do the crime scene investigation thing? Crime scene investigation thing? Yeah, you know, that thing where you get all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail. You mean search for evidence? Yeah, do that. That's not a bad suggestion. It would be the first time the Parisian police had missed something right under their nose. Oh, it wouldn't be. In investigation mode, you are free to examine the scenery of the room. Click on an item of interest and Falcon will examine it in closer detail. Okay. Select an area to examine. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. Let's look at the fountain. This fountain is finely crafted as solid carved marble. That can't be cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin. There's a saying we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That would be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon. That's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. We ought to wade in to take a closer look just to be sure. Yeah, I suppose we should. Oh, I apologize. I wasn't being direct enough. Well, I meant to say, Sprouse and go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. Yeah, you work for me. You do it. Me? No way. You want to go wading? Do it yourself. I'm a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around the fountain like a duck in a lake. Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify getting my sweet threads wet. Oh, come on. That's just lame. Look, there's only one reasonable way to sell this. We'll flip for it. Flip for it. I'll flip this 1 franc coin. You call it outcome. Get it wrong, and you go for a swim. So what'll it be? Heads or tails? Napoleon's face or plant squiggles? I got a better idea. I bet you wade in there or I fire you. Heads. Put it all on heads. Don't let me down, old emperor. Here I go. It's tails. Roll up your pantaloons, Falcon. You're going for a swim. Gah, fine. Hold my shoes. Falcon really should learn how to spot a rigged coin flip. I almost feel bad for cheating. Almost. Oh, wow. He's soaked. Ah, you're back. Had a good swim? No, I'm a bird, not a fish. Well, I did find a mystery item in the upper basin. It's no murder weapon, though. What is this? It's brown and sticky and smells weird. Don't tell me that you picked up a very wet cigar butt, possibly belonging to the Baron, correct? That shouldn't be too surprising. It's his house, after all. I'll stash it in the evidence folder just in case. Cigar butt has been added to your evidence folder. Is there anything else we should do here? Oh my. There's all kinds of stuff to look at. Okay, that's the actual murder scene over there. Dry blood in a staircase. This must be where Monsieur Grenouille died. Do you see any bloody footprints? Ooh, or maybe a name scrawled in blood written with the frog's last breath? Wishful thinking. All I'm seeing here is a big sticky puddle. There's nothing to indicate that the body was moved or that frog left a last minute clue. All I can make out from the bloody mess is that Monsieur Grenouille was attacked and killed on the staircase. What's this? A finely crafted ore statue. The mane almost looks lifelike. Would you say it behooves you to stroke it? I hate you, Sprouse. No, I would not. Another beautifully made horse statue. You know, my uncle once had a horse that refused to eat hay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, eventually realized I was just filling up on... I would so fire him so fast. Ugh, terrible. It's a good thing I'm not his employer. A horse statue. This one has a goofy face. That reminds me of a joke. A horse walks into a bar and the barkeep says... Yes, we all heard that one. What? No. The barkeep says, you got to stop coming here. You're drinking us under the stable. I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes. Certainly likes his horse statues. I don't mind the horse statue, but the little cherub people creep me out. Cherub. Baby should be waddling, not attempting saddleless horseback riding. Select an area to examine. We examine everything here, I think now. Yeah. I think we're done here. Good call. But are you sure we don't want to take another dip? We still have time. Don't push your luck. Let's go to the lounge. Is that a giraffe? Second floor. Third door on the right. This must be the room where the photograph was taken. Psst, hey Falcon, do you see that? See what? The housemaid totally just did something shifty. Shifty? I think she just pocketed something from that drawer. You should totally call her out on it. Excuse me, mademoiselle? Mademoiselle? Yes? Are you two policemen? No, we're private attorneys. My name's J.J. Falcon, and I'm Sparrowson. Oh, how rude of me. My name is Colleen Duhout. So, what can I help you, messieurs, with today? We're investigating a murder that took place last week. Do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions? That's fine. Let me just grab a chair. That's better. What was it you wanted to ask? We're looking for the room where the photograph was taken part of the incident. We have to know where this is the right room. Oh yes, you're in the right place. I saw the photography session for myself. Let's see. The cameraman was standing just about where you're standing, actually, Mr. Falcon. And where was the camera pointed? Right at the clock above the mantelpiece. The bear insisted on using that very location. Oh. Somebody's planning an alibi, were they? Now that I'm looking at it, something isn't right about that clock. I know, the painting on it totally clashes with the decor. I know, it's like white, and this is all like white and brown. I was thinking along more obvious lines. The clock has no hands. Oh, that clock never had hands in all the years I worked there. I think the Baron just keeps it around as a conversation piece. Well, we're conversing about it, so I guess it's working. It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make a note of it. Missing clock hands have been added to your evidence folder. Is something else you want to ask? You were a little nervous when we came in. You thought we were the police officers. Is there something we ought to know? Anything you need to confess? No. I suppose I'm just a little nervous after all the drama last week. Pressure her. Are you sure there isn't anything that you're hiding? It's okay to tell us. We're defense attorneys. That means we help people get away with criminal acts. Right, and... Wait, what? No. That's not an accurate job description, Sparrowson. It isn't? Oh, what do we do then? I'll tell you later. Honestly, messieurs, I have nothing to hide. Was there something else you wanted to ask? That's all. No further questions. Thank you, mademoiselle. You've been a huge help. It's no problem, monsieur. Actually, there is something. I know you two saw me stealing as you came in. I appreciate that you didn't give me the third degree about it. You see, I'm trying to save up to follow my dreams. And, well, never mind. I'm rambling. It's no problem, mademoiselle. To be honest, we have a much larger crime to worry about. Although I should probably ask, I don't suppose you've been stealing anything else. Silverware, perhaps. Ah, you know about that. Yeah, I suppose that was me. It started with a couple of teaspoons. I didn't think the Baron would miss those. But, yeah, I suppose the habit got a little away from me. That's one mystery solved, at least. Missing silverware has been added to your evidence folder. I appreciate it if you didn't tell the Baron. He's been really kind. I would hate to break his trust. Well, that's some bad news for you, Colleen. I see. So where to next, Big Bird? He called him Big Bird. Do you messieurs have a good look around? I trust everything was in order. We had a good look. Thank you, Baron. But we actually have some questions for you. Please ask away. I have nothing to hide. What happened on the night of the murder? I would like to ask you about your activities on the night of the murder. Oh ho ho, am I in trouble? Not at all. No, nothing like that. We're just gathering the full picture. I see. Well, let me think. The guests arrived at 5 o'clock and we sat down for dinner in this very hall at 6. That part went magnificently. The photographer arrived at 7 o'clock, but it wasn't until 7:30 that we had our picture taken. My housemaid discovered the crime scene soon after that. I see. Is there something else I can help you with, monsieur? About your housemaid. We met your housemaid, Colleen Duhot. She's a courteous young lady, isn't she? Yes, she was quite helpful. Yes, she was more than willing to help us with our investigation. I'm glad to hear it. Do you want to ask something else? We'll be leaving. I think that will be all, Baron. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for your crime. It was a pleasure. Have a delightful day, monsieur. Did you get all the information needed, Falcon? I hope so. Don't worry. If everything goes wrong in trial, we can always just wing it. You are fired. Terrible. That's terrible. Let's head back to the office and get some rest. I'm going to call this one here. My throat is already a bit sore from narrating. And also a bit of the flu, which isn't helping things. So tell me what you think of the game. I think it's pretty neat. I can't wait to play some more of it. And tell me what you think in the comments. And I hope you'll catch me in the next one. See you later. I don't think he had probably an awful death. Let's hope the heart attack got him. What's this? What is it? Oh, jumper cable. Very nice. Oh no, I gotta do with that. I gotta electrocute it. Fry! Oh man, I bet it's just gonna smell awful. Just awful. He's going back to sleep. Night night. They were 3 months ago. Why are they still alive?
This goes on here.
Sure does.
And this goes over here.
What was that motion?